That's okay. I don't care about that. Okay, so where's my link? I believe I have to get that over here. I have to create, I have to go live. Right now, start, go, list. So we're not. How do I get out of this? This isn't what I want. The file is right. Okay, here it is. DB Sunday Stream. Alright, get the shareable link. Put it over here in this. Okay. Guess we'll just turn this off. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Alrighty. So we have it set to be live in 2 minutes. And I have my recording muted. So we'll leave it muted until somebody shows up that wants to talk. I guess they'll have to let me know. Alright, Shift O. And then I need to go to Escape and Options and Video. And I believe it's under Other. And we'll turn off full screen. And we will auto-hide the taskbar. Provided I can find the option for it. And that should do the trick. Don't push me around. Who are you pushing around? How are you shoving around over here, huh? I'll teach you to push me around, you little pile of boogers. Alright, where are we at? We've got some work to do. I think we're about a minute ready to go live. I hope we're doing this all correctly. I keep messing. Hey, we're live. Okay. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Philosophy SMP, and you are in my DB Sunday stream. And there have been some changes behind me that some of you might actually notice. Hold on a minute while I make sure my thing is overlaid. I'm not seeing it here. Why is it not overlaying? Where's my overlay? Shift. Is it Control Shift P? No. What the poo? Okay, yeah. So, Shift Control O. There we go. Now we've got a text box. Alright, so anybody's talking, I'll be able to hear you. So, what we're doing today, well, first of all, you have a quest. If you wish to chat with me, do you see that little icon right over there in the corner of my screen? That is Simple Voice Chat. And I don't know how this is going to work with the server, but I'm not using Discord chat anymore. It's clumsy, and I don't want to use trying to talk to people and type, because then I can't animate the character and nod my head. I can't type and move my character at the same time. I'm not capable of doing it. Maybe somebody out there is, but I'm not an octopus. I only have 2 arms. So, I would like to chat with people. So if you want to vocally chat with me, then, well, of course, you've got to give me permission to recording you, because I'm recording this right now. So make sure that you're okay with that, and get Simple Voice Chat running for your version of Minecraft. And then let me know in the chat box, and I will unmute. Otherwise, I'm going to keep it muted, because what's the point of having it unmuted and talking to an empty room if nobody's there listening? Now, it's something else to say. Oh, yes. I tried to update to Minecraft 118.2. Oh, I need to get some, I forgot. I need to get some fence posts. Which means I also need to get some spruce, which means I have to go on a flight. Okay, well, do I have my rockets with me? Let's go flying. Anyway, I tried to upgrade to Minecraft 118.2, and I failed miserably to do so. I've got Minecraft updated itself, but I cannot update because right now OptiFabric, which is what I use for my shaders, is not updated for Minecraft 118.2. And we're lucky that the guy has even kept it updated as long as he has. I believe it's Choco something. But yeah, if you're listening, Choco, if you're finding this video, thank you for all your continuing work on that. I really do appreciate it. I really enjoy your mod, but yeah, it won't work, and you can't use earlier versions, so there's no way to get my shaders working with 118.2. There's no way to run the updated things. Hello, Pinky's Avenger. How you doing, guy? I don't know if you're actually hearing me, because I don't know if you're watching this or not. I haven't seen Pinky in a little while. Ah, he's waving hello. I need to wave hello back. Anyway, you can't run the updated replay mod. You can't run the updated simple voice chat, any of that stuff with the other stuff. There's just incompatibility issues all over the place. So, if you decide you want to have the pleasure of all of these mods, you're going to have to just stick with 118.1 for now. You can't update to 2 yet because they just aren't available. All the pieces aren't in place. Waiting on this guy to give us some updates to OptiFabric. Optifine is updated, so it's working. You think I can make this jump? Oh, almost fell off anyway. Optifine is updated. Replay mod is updated. Simple voice chat got updated. Finally, that was awesome to see that they updated. And I get all the way up here and I forget my wonderful little pair of shears, man. I can't believe I forgot that. So I'm going to wait. Hopefully soon OptiFabric will be updated and I can run my stuff. I would love to use the mod rinth, the fabric only. I believe there's lithium and sodium and this and that and the other that are supposed to allow you to run shaders, but nobody's creating any shader packs for them. Or there's none available that I know of. So I'm kind of waiting on those guys to create some actual shaders I want to use and get everything working so that it looks as nice as this or as close to this as possible. And then I'll move into that and just stop using Optifine and OptiFabric entirely. I think Chocopic or whatever his name is wants to break anyway. He's probably getting tired of doing it. And I guess Optifine is a bit of a problem. It's really difficult with the way that I guess they say it has invasive coding. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they're saying, and it's really hard to code and update for, I think is what I've heard, but I don't know if that's true. I've never tried to code or update anything, so I don't know. Anyway, we did manage to update my textures. So we still have the same version of BSL. They haven't updated again yet. But we updated to Faithful PBR 32 by Papa Chef Cool. Thank you, Mr. Papa Chef Cool. And hopefully I have a link to your texture pack there. I tried to find a glowing ores texture, but the one that I found that was for Faithful and it worked, it had the border. I hate borders on my ores. I want my ores to glow. I don't want any borders. So I didn't do that. I built it on the Faithful 118. Thank you, Faithful team, for your Faithful 118 texture package. So that's what Papa Chef Cool's PBR version is running on top of. Now you might be wondering why I'm collecting all of these resources over here of all these leaves and everything. Well, I was thinking someday I might actually put some leaves, some saplings and some bark and some, I mean, like logs, not bark, but logs into my store, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. This should be enough for us to create the fences that we need to create. But I didn't get very many saplings because I don't have fortune on this. But take a look at these awesome shears, man. They got unbreaking and mending. And I'm wondering, this is an idea that I have, but I'm wondering if you can put unbreaking mending shears in the dispensers when you build your sheep shearer, system. I'll show you what I mean here. But when you have a sheep farm, like they've got over here, I'm wondering if you can put unbreaking and mending shears in that, and then you wouldn't have to worry about ever replacing them. See that each of these little, I believe the droppers or dispensers, probably dispensers, are shearing these sheep that are locked in those glass boxes. And those will eventually wear out. But if you have unbreaking and mending on there, it should be a little bit easier to get them up. With mending, you can repair them just by getting some XP, holding it when you're getting some XP or leveling up. I don't know if mending's really good for that or not, because you really wouldn't be running around with dozens of pairs of shears mending them. But unbreaking might help a little bit. I don't know. When we get done, we should have 64 of these, so help me keep my count. I need to make sure. I got 64. We're good. We are out of here. You would think I actually know how to fly, but you'd be wrong. It's just an illusion. I try to act like I know what I'm doing, but just the other day, one of the people I was trying to fly behind in the nether, they were jumping off, falling off ledges, and somehow managing to fly from that, and I could not figure out how to do that. I have areas join the stream. Mending only works with XP. Yeah, there's no XP for shearing sheep. I knew that. I knew there wasn't XP for shearing sheep. I just was thinking, yeah, you could repair them, but who would want to carry around dozens of pairs of shears to repair and put back in your little shearing system? It wouldn't be very smart, but maybe unbreaking would be good. Maybe fortune would be good. I don't know. I was surprised I could even enchant them in the first place. But anyway, hello, Aries. Nice to see you, dude. I am missing your videos. I haven't seen any videos from you for a little bit. Of course, I haven't looked super hard, but I haven't seen any announcements. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do next, man. I just was trying to get into a habit here of doing this stream every Sunday, and then last Sunday's stream flopped, and then I decided, you know what, let's just hang out, and we'll just hang out, we'll do what we're going to do, and we'll try and do an hour, and we're not going to worry about having a point to it. We're not going to be interrupted, I don't think, so maybe that'll be okay this time. Alright, fences. Fences, fences, fences. I've got another comment. Unbreaking wood. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then maybe a fortune. If you put fortune on your shears, you get a lot more wool. You wouldn't have to have a whole pile of sheep. I don't know. Anybody else listening or seeing this video in the future, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of that idea. Alright, I am getting a little bit rattled. Okay, here we go. I need here. I need here. I need here, and you will see why I'm doing these fences very shortly. Okay, I think that's good. I am in my lab working on brand new stuff. Okay, I'm curious to see. How's your hardcore world going, Ari? I have not heard... when was the last episode I saw of it? I hope I saw the last one you did, but you were still live last I saw. And I was just wondering how your hardcore world was going. I'm hoping it's going well for you. I'm worried. I think Black Belt might have lost his because he's starting over again, according to his upcoming live stream. So I don't know what happened. Hope he has it on camera so we can all see it. Although he may not want us to see it. All right, mister, I figured something out. You can actually block the villagers from attaching to a job block if you put a fence in front of it. And that is what I'm doing. And this also allows the XP orbs to travel through or under the fence somehow. And I was using these trap doors here before. That keeps them in pretty well, and you can put one on the floor as well, but then it blocks the orbs on the other side. So this fixes all of that, and now I can access him. And yeah, I know he doesn't have to have a bed there and all of this stuff. I understand that. I wanted this to be like a real village, like a real place, you know, where people would live. But then I had to pod them because it was so chaotic. I couldn't even get a hold of who I wanted to get a hold of. I'm still trying to figure out a good system, but now I have to move to make room for a fence in front of the block. I have to move everything over 3 blocks this way, giving us, no, 4 blocks this way, giving us the 3-block hallway here, and then the next one. What did Aries say? Still alive. Cool. Laugh out loud. I don't know what he's laughing at, but I'm glad you're still alive, dude. All right, now, did we give you a light, or did we take your light away from you? Yeah, I could just leave this open, but then the villagers would come in and they would nab. I'll show you what's going on, why I don't like that. Try to explain it. He's trying to get out. Ha ha, you're too tall. Guess what? There's consequences for being a tall guy, I guess. Now, apparently they lock in their trade if you trade with them. But I thought for sure I've had a few times where I have broken their job block and they just stopped having a job even after I traded with them. But maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. But I'll show you what's going on here so you can see here. And I'm going to check the account box in a second. So I had these open. And the plan here that I came up with was, okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll have the farmers out here. They live out here. Eventually, I'm going to tear this huge house down that I spent so long building because there's no point. I had all the beds in there and the villagers wandering around, but it was too chaotic. So I'm going to tear that down, put 2 shacks in, or maybe 1 shack in. Maybe kind of match this, maybe not. Did I hear somebody's microphone working? I heard something that sounded like microphone sound, and it wasn't mine. If you're using simple voice chat, I can unmute and we can talk. Otherwise, I have simple voice chat muted, but I have put simple voice chat mod in my version of Minecraft here, and that's what I'm going to chat with. I don't like using the Discord. It's too convoluted for me. Anyway, I'm going to tear this down, put a shack there, have the 2 farmers wandering out, and those farmers, I think, are producing babies to fill the beds. And then I've got this farm here, but the farm is currently, the baby farm here, is currently closed off. I don't want anybody growing here. I keep hearing this weird windy breathing noise, and I don't know where that's coming from or if that's something I'm doing. Anyway, they're not producing babies right now, but the farmers outside are, and if they die, I still got my backup breeder right there. So that's good. This is going to get filled in. All this will get filled in and put back to normal. Yeah, it sounds like breathing, and it sounds like somebody running, and I don't know where I'm hearing that from or from why or what it's coming from. I don't understand. Anyway, the plan here is to have these open. Oh, you know what? I think that's coming from outside in the living room. I bet you it's Tico running around, or maybe Missy and Tico running around. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Anyway, the plan here was to have this open so the villagers could socialize. I wanted this to feel like, as close as I could, since I had to pod them is what I'm calling it, I wanted it to feel like a real village. So I wanted them to be able to hang out and talk to each other and socialize with each other. So I had this hallway, and I could come down this hallway, and I could do my business with the villagers, and guess what happened? The silly villagers started coming into this hallway and attaching to blocks that I already had people attached to. And they refuse, for whatever stupid reason, they do not want to attach to my, I guess you'd call it the brewing stand, because that would make you a priest, I guess. I can't get anybody to be, I guess the villagers aren't religious. Nobody wants to be a priest around here. Or maybe the work's too hard. I don't know. So I can't get anybody to attach to this. So now I know I can block them from attaching. That's what this whole story is about. I can block them from attaching by simply putting a fence in front of the job block. And it works for beds too, in case you're wondering. I don't believe they can attach to a bed, job block, whatever it is. If you have a fence in front of it, I will test in my testing world if a glass pane will work, because presumably villagers can't see inside through a glass pane. Or yeah, that's what it is. I'm hearing a dog running around out in the living room, but it sounded like it was coming from my TV for some reason. Anyway, they can't see through it. So I tested it. Now I know what to do. So I'm pushing all of these guys back, and that is the goal today. So let's put this guy's job block one more ahead, because I want it to look a little nicer. I told Ms. Boom and Ader. Ader wanted to help me. And again, thank you, Ader. And Ms. Boom also for wanting to help me. I appreciate it. That was awesome of you guys. But Ms. Boom said, you know, you got to give them candles and a nightstand. And she's going to sell me the candles. so that's the next thing, I guess, is I need to give them a little nightstand. Some of these guys get windows. The rest of them just get to stare at each other. That's why there's this trippy effect. It looks like a mirror. It looks like a mirror now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Anyway, they can't come out of here now because they're 2.5 blocks too big. You would think if if they had such a big cranium that they'd actually be intelligent, but I guess not. I just learned also that this guy doesn't require a cauldron with water, so I don't have to give him water in the cauldron like I've been thinking I had to do. I can just give him any old random empty cauldron, and he's perfectly happy. He'll attach to that and do his job. Now let's see if I can bunce him back in there, or if I have to do something else. Okay, let's see. What I did before is I had some emeralds and then they came to me. Let's grab some emeralds and see if I can kind of bait them over. If not, I'll see about moving the job block some more. I'll figure out a way to easily move them. I used to have my chest right there. I had to move it. Anyway, that's today's goal. We're just going to hang out. We're going to adjust this village. And then I also have my shop. I guess I'll show you guys my shop and updates that I've done to that. So if you're following my videos, you're going to get a bit of a preview, because I have recently updated everything. You going to come over here and talk to me? Or are you going to stay there and try to keep leaving all the time? You're going to stay there and try to keep going, I guess, huh? All right, well, the other way I can do this is we can remove this again and see if I put it here, if he rushes over. No, he's not rushing over. All right, when it becomes nighttime, they're going to want to go to the bed. Let's see, can I bait him to his bed? Will that appeal to him at all? There's a bed over here. Come on, dude. Okay, do I put the bed? I did not know they were going to have dogs running around making a bunch of noise in the background. I'm sorry, folks. I did not expect that. That was unexpected. I didn't think we were going to have a bunch of noise. You're going to come and get your bed or not? Hey, smart. Nope. Nope. Why don't you like your bed? What's wrong with your bed? Did I leave bed bugs in it or something? What's your deal, dude? What are you even attached to? How about we move down this way, folks? I'm not going to sit here through the live stream doing this. I'll just try to figure out how to get him to move later. If I can't get him to move, I can't get him to move. He just keeps wanting to leave. And I don't even know where he's trying to get to, because he has no other bed he's attached to, as far as I know. I was telling Adar I could just break all the beds, and I'm thinking about doing that because he's attached somewhere out here. And he will not let go of whatever it is he's linked to. And he refuses to budge or move or do anything. And if I hit him, I don't want to get smacked by an iron golem. Better move quick. All right, you're stuck now. Gotcha. Now you're where I want you. But why won't you use that bed? I don't get it. Nobody else is attached to it because I freed it up, so I don't know why you won't attach to it. Maybe you don't like the color. Maybe you want your color to be pink or something. I don't know. What's your deal, dude? Anyway, thank you, Ari, for coming and visiting. It looks like I'm being visited by Missy. Either she wants a break or she's all excited and she wants to come in here and bug me a little bit. Hello, miss. I am going to shut the door. Give me a second. And say hi to my friend. Where is she? Can't see her. There you go. Hey, pup. She'll probably want out again 5 seconds from now. I should have just shut the door all the way, but I like to let her visit and hang out. Let me know if you guys are experiencing any audio or visual problems or any excessive lag. Let me know about that, okay? So I'm wondering what will happen if I haven't done a trade with him. If I lose, he wants some iron, and he'll sell me a iron helmet that I can't do anything with. But we'll cement this trade for now. I can always kill the guy later if I don't like what he's doing. I don't know if I want to risk it or not. I'll have to think about that as I get to some of these other blocks. Alrighty, you're set. Alright, now we need some trap doors. And you will be locked in. Only 300 more to go. Aren't you glad you tuned into this live stream? It's the most exciting thing on YouTube right now. But now you know how villagers are and how they act. And you learned a few things, too, which is kind of nice. Well, maybe you did. Maybe you already knew all that stuff. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Let's get your fence back up so nobody can come in here attached to that. And you are set. And I will come in with some glass for these guys a little later. Pardon me if I zone out a little bit here. Get bored of this, we'll go visit my shop. Maybe we can finish this one row and then go do something else. Because this is getting kind of boring, I know. Alright, where are we at here? Come to Papa. Can I bunce you where I want you to go, or will you move on your own? Very good question. I don't know. Good question. Oh. Okay, now maybe you'll move further down, or will you get stuck? Sometimes these guys like to get stuck. Try going towards your bed, smartass. Pardon the language. Come on, man. Go to your bed. Well, I don't know what to say about that. If I remove that, he's gonna be... I put down my fence too fast is what happened. I don't want him to come back this way, so I am going to do this. So he can't go anywhere, and I have a chance at bunching him where I want. Goodbye, Pinky's Avenger. We hardly said hi. Hey, you. I think Missy might want back out. So Missy is the dog that is currently visiting me, for those of you who wish to know. Not my dog. The dog belongs to the lady that we co-rent with. I think I want to leave these just bare. It's just a lot of resources to cover with a trapdoor. I like the look better, but I'm not going to be on that side looking at it that much, so. Okay. Only a couple more to go, and then we'll go visit the shop. And I think what we want to do next is plan out some stuff. All right, hold on a minute. I have got to let an impatient dog out who demanded on coming in here and now is demanding on being let out. So I shut the door, and now the only disadvantage is that I'll have to put up with her pawing at the door when she wants in. But this is not a revolving door area, you know? Yeah, I don't have to hurt anybody here. This is good. Oh my goodness, that pickaxe sometimes gets wild, doesn't it? Man, I hope I get an apothecary. The reason why I want one so bad is my current apothecary won't take any more zombie flesh. I guess he has too much zombie flesh and doesn't figure out what he's going to do with it yet. Oh, and this one I want to leave open. So we'll leave that like that, and then we'll put half the fence in place. No, we won't, because then they won't be able to get in. So we'll use the gate method here with an open gate. Why am I not able to get that? Do you need me to close you first? Yeah, that's easier. Okay. Yeah, we'll use the gate method. The gate will be open so they can just go right on in. And then once they're in there, I can lock them away. This one will be an open job locked in for any villagers that come in, so that I can finally get my apothecary, maybe, provided one of these kids out here without a job will actually do some work and take it. Well, they're grown up now, I guess. They're not really kids anymore. Alrighty. Yeah, that's cool that he's still alive on his little hardcore. I was watching those, and I just realized that I hadn't seen one in a while. And I kind of wanted to see another one. Go get your cauldron. Go on. Go fetch. You ain't getting out, dude. I mean, I suppose I could let you wander because I wouldn't mind if you attached to a different job once I have everybody figured out. But if you're wandering right now and you attach to one of the ones that's claimed, that's going to be kind of a headache for me. What do you have on you anyway, and how far have I gotten? I think I've done a little bit with you, although I'm not sure. You know what? I am thinking about letting you wander around a bit on the off chance that I get lucky enough that you will take what I want you to take. But first I'm going to get a gate because I want to be able to lock in if I even decide to use that job block. I think I have enough people that do the armor and leather work, and I can't really do much with the leather work right now. Alrighty, almost nighttime. I think Ms. Boom or Ader must not have been sleeping. I don't think it came from me because there was a whole pile of those critters following one of them around. What are they called? Ravers or Ravagers or whatever it is? Not Ravager, that's the wrong word, but those things that fly around at night if you don't sleep. You'd think that the game developers were telling you something. I'm going to go ahead and keep him for now. He decided to go to his bed. I've locked him in. Everything is good there. And then I guess, let me think how this is going to work. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of, and I can take all of this glass right now, actually. I guess what's going to happen here is that there's going to be a hallway, probably 3, like right here. So wherever this post is left, that will be the next set of places where the villagers will be housed. I don't know why I have to be so particular. I'm not 100% sure I'm sold on this windows having the mirror effect like they do. That kind of throws me off a little bit. Yeah, so this can be one low because they're going to be the start of the entrance to where the other ones are. There'll be a trap door there. I think I've got this figured out in my head correctly. Oh, poo. One too far. Well, I'm just glad I had one person stop by. It's nice to have an audience, even if it's one person. But I'm mainly doing this because I want to establish a habit. I want to make sure that I'm doing a regular live stream once a week. And I thought Sunday would be the best day. But the last few Sundays have been just not working out for it. What the heck did I break there? Oh. Was that another cauldron? Yeah, I've got a pile of people in cauldrons around here, and it looks like he's gone to bed, which makes my job a lot easier because he's already snoozing away. And now I don't have to worry about any of these job blocks getting claimed by anybody. That's the whole point of this. And then all I have to do is figure out how I want to do the lighting. That's going to be the next thing. So this wall will stay right where it is, but I want to take the windows, I think. Although I might put one window in the middle. Yeah, I just might do that. Now this guy also needs to have his trapdoors put in. Ah, Ari is here again, saying something. I will look in just a second. Concentrating. I'll be here anytime you... Oh, that's awesome, Ari. Thank you. Probably more watching. Numbers aren't accurate, yeah. Or people just aren't commenting. They're just watching. But it can be lonely. It can be lonely being a YouTuber when you have 100 people subscribing to you. It could get really lonely. I'll tell you what, man. If you're a lonely YouTuber with 100 people watching you at a time, go ahead and put a comment in the video below or a comment in the box there. 100 people even subscribing to you. But I appreciate the support, Ari. Thank you. That is awesome. It's nice to know I've got somebody there that's got my back and supporting me. What do you guys think of this mirror effect? Do you think it's kind of annoying? I guess it only really bothers you if you're standing at one side looking down. I don't know. I just thought, you know, my villagers need to be able to talk to each other. It already feels like a prison that I'm locking them away, and I didn't want to do that to them. I feel like such a meanie, but they're so unmanageable. It's just terrible, these guys. I thought, hey, let's have, my original design was, hey, let's have a village where they can all just wander around and I'll just, you know, have their job blocks in particular areas and they'll cooperate and they'll be at their job block and I can trade with them and it's going to work out great. And I won't have to bury them in a hole in the ground like everybody else does. And let's just say that didn't work. That did not work. Not even a little. Okay, let's see. Where shall we put these lights? I'm thinking right here. Oh, I need to fill this in. I'm thinking right here, right in the middle. I'm going to hang the lanterns in this hole. And we'll call that good. Oh, I got another hole to fill. Boy, how many holes do I've got to fill around here? Okay, so... then we'll go check out my store. I don't think I've made any sales. I don't really have anything all that valuable to sell. I asked Ari for permission if I could sell some enchanted books. I'm trying not to sell stuff that he's selling. I didn't believe, from what I remember, he didn't have Luck of the Sea, so I have some of those, and I have some lesser enchanting books that I'm selling for cheap. Like, they're not full level like the other ones. But Harry has the best selection and the best quality of just about everything there, except for a few things that aren't, I didn't find in his shop. But maybe they're there now, or maybe I didn't see them. Or maybe he didn't try to sell them because they're not really worth selling. I don't know. But I thought I could do something with those missing books. So that's what I tried to do. Hey, what do you think? And then if I want to get fancy later, I can come in here with some stairs and go around like wood stairs and create a nice little effect around this. Maybe even leave the stone there. In fact, let's go ahead and get some wood stairs and take a look. But hopefully we won't get munched on by a monster out here. And I can let this be unlocked once I get the full half done. But let's get some spruce stairs and take a look really quick. Do we even have any? Yes, we does. I thought we did. And let's hope no creeper sneaks up on me and blows me all the smithereens. I got the wolves here for any skeletons that show up. And we've got cats around the villagers, so that'll help with the creepers. In case you didn't know, and I'm sure you did, but if you didn't know, creepers actually are scared of kitty cats. So if you don't want to have creepers sneaking around, all you have to do is have a bunch of cats in the area. I don't know that this is the texture I would use. But let me know what you guys think of this idea here. And this would also allow it just a little bit more light to kind of diffuse down below, I think. Have a nice effect. But what do you guys think of that? I actually like it enough. I'm thinking I might go ahead and do the rest of them. If you guys will bear with me while I do that. I kind of like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. We'll have to see how they work together because they're going to be kind of tiling together when I do it this way. I'm not sure it's a great design or not. Basic, but I like basic. I like simple. I'm a basic, simple guy. Let's see. How does that look? How does that feel? You know what? I'm sold, but if you guys don't like it, let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think, or if you have a better texture suggestion. I'm not sure spruce wood is the best, but I try to use what I have so I don't waste blocks. Why am I trying to hit that with an axe? That's not going to go anywhere. I need to make a grindstone and take it over to the store at some point. Whoa, we got a boo-boo here. Take it to the store at some point because I got to try to figure out what I want to do for the ceiling for my shop. I don't have any really good ideas right now. We'll finish this up real quick. Oh, poo. I missed one. And I missed another one. Okay. Stairs are tricky sometimes. Yeah. Okay. I was reading the chat really quick to make sure there were no additional comments. I wanted to make sure I was polite and I responded to everybody in a timely fashion if anybody was there. Now, I've got a little mystery for us. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comment box or chat box. But some of these villagers, as you saw that one, I couldn't really get him to move toward his job block. I think some of these villagers are attached to a bed somewhere else, and somehow that's even affecting how they behave during the day, although I'm not 100% sure on this. But they act like they're, at night, they don't want to sleep, like they're attached to something somewhere else. Now, maybe they're just being, maybe they've been coded to act all kind of weird if you try to imprison them like this. I don't know. I'm assuming that's not the case. We're not dealing with intelligent coding here. We're just dealing with they're attached to a bed somewhere. That's what my thought was. But let me know in the comments below what you think. I like this. Yes, it's a little regular. We're not talking grand style architecture here with all the nice little details and bits and bobs. This is my style here. You know, I like it to be simple, basic, functional, halfway decent looking. That's just how I like things. So I'm going to open up the gate. I'm going to hope and pray that somebody comes in here and attaches to this. Now they can't attach any more to any of these, and soon they won't be able to attach to these either. But my guess is what they're going to do is they'll still avoid the one that's open and they'll attach to these. I could run fences on all of them right now, like this. I could do that, and then they couldn't attach to them. Let's go ahead and just run a bunch of fences. I know it looks ugly, but why not? Alright, so here's our door, and what we want to do here, I guess our door is going to have to change its location. So, for right now, we're just going to leave it like this, and we'll remove these so they can get in here. I know it's ugly, but it's what we've got to do. So now they can thread their way through here. I'm not sure that's blocked enough. I think you have to have it fully blocked, but then that's going to ruin our little walkway here. But I don't want to mess with moving him right now. So I'm going to leave that just partially blocked. Hopefully I won't get another Fletcher out of it. I suppose I could try to remove this guy's block and push it back. Alternatively, I put this here. But I could try to create a door here and just destroy that area. Yeah, see, now he only has one block he can go and attach to. That's funny. He may not be able to even touch the other one. How did that cat... How did he even get in there? It must jump over fences. Yeah, so there's only one for you, dude. you can be a priest or you can be a priest. So what's your choice, dude? You're gonna be a priest or a priest? No, you're not going for it. Can I bump you down there? Can I bump you and tempt you? There you go. It's right there, right over there. Going over there. Go for it. Should I shove you into the room and try to make you become a priest? I've done that before, but that doesn't seem to have any good results. He's not bumping very easily. He wants to walk around. He really does want to attach to a job. He's looking to attach to a job block, I can tell. No, now he's going to leave. Okay, well, that's fine. I have this door shut, I think. Yep. And I don't want any more butchers, so we'll go ahead and put a block here. You're not going to go back in there? And I've already done business with this guy. Now his place, I don't want to mess with it now, but his place will move right over here, I think. And I got to figure out the floor to this. Yeah, he's not falling for it. I'm like, come on, man. There's a perfectly nice, look at this. It has windows. You have a view. You've got a nice little workstation. Come on, man. It could be maybe they don't like this height here for some reason. I don't know why they wouldn't. But maybe that's too high for them to attach to for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, I've got to figure this out. I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to move this guy down, rebuild this as best I can right over here, and then I can put the door. I thought I put a window there, but it's going to end up being a door there. So that's what we're going to do. But let's go visit my... oh, first I have to eat. And let's deposit our stuff we don't need to take with us. Well, let's go visit my store. Maybe I can see if there's anything I want to do over there real quick. And then let's take a look at some trees. I want to look at some trees and I want to figure out what are we going to do as far as At some point, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to create a village in those trees. And I need to figure out what that's going to look like or how that's going to be done. I need to get an idea in my mind that I want to work with. I've got to figure out how I want my platform to be designed that's going to be used. I love my shears. I don't know why I didn't think to enchant shears sooner. Maybe you couldn't enchant them before. I don't know, but I got them enchanted now. I don't think anybody's going to grab these swords when I put them for sale. I'm slowly getting rid of all of the regular iron gear, and I'm going to cycle it out with enchanted iron gear, which I hopefully is worth a little bit more money, but I don't think anybody wants any of that. I don't think we have any new players per se that are looking for cheap gear. I mean, even if you start new on the server, there's no guarantee you're even going to have a diamond or two to even if you get a full set of iron gear, that may not be. You might rather just save your diamonds for some diamond gear, I suppose. I've got Depth Strider and Aqua Affinity finally, so I can actually swim like a fish. At some point, we need to go down here and see what's down there. I have to use one of my night vision potions for that, but maybe we can do that after we check on the store and see what I can figure out over there. I think all I have to do is put some polished andesite into the wall, and I think I have it with me. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Ari, if you're still there, I did announce when I started the stream that I am now using simple voice chat. They updated it to Minecraft 118.1 and 118.2. I'm running the 118.1 version. Much easier to use than Discord voice chat. So I've instructed anybody that wanted to voice chat with me to get that mod installed and running. But I also warned them that it's a bit of a challenge. There's some definite incompatibility issues between some of the 118.2 stuff and the 118.1 stuff. Did anybody leave me a love letter or a whole bunch of diamonds? Nope. Just like real life, no mail. Actually, I have a couple of packages coming from Amazon. I finally found, oh, pardon me, a good source of magnesium. Now, I might not say this correctly, galenite. And I probably don't have the right word either, but it's something along that line. But it's supposed to help with your sleep. And as a society, we're actually really short on our magnesium supplies, and I know that I myself am not getting as much magnesium as I need. I've been taking other versions of magnesium already, but if this is going to help me with sleep, well, I am all for trying it. So I have ordered the best quality I could find, and it's actually produced or distributed or something in a city near me, so that's kind of nice. Okay, polish andesite. Pardon me again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a heck of a lot more streaming because I'm going to need to go take a nap. I had a hard day yesterday. I did a lot of work. Yeah, I let everybody know on the Discord chat that pardon the construction. Because we're still working on this. I thought we needed a bit better view here, personally, so that's what I've done. What do you guys think? Now you can admire this cave that was it Ari that found it or Rizam that found it? One of the two of them found it, and it's an awesome cave. I think I'll run steps along. Do I still have steps? Oh, I did keep them with me. Man, I cannot stop yawning. I need to stop that. Nobody wants to hear a guy yawning. During the video, I'm going to put all the rest of you to sleep. So I didn't keep my steps with me. That's not good. And I can make them, but I have to take this deep slate and change it. Or I can dip into my own wares. But anyway, we've got cobbled deep slate here. I don't know what else is going in those chests yet. I've got diamond equipment here. I'm eventually going to have diamond gear, and I haven't figured out my prices yet. I said 2 diamonds a piece for these because I was taking into consideration how much diamonds it takes to make them. And I believe it's 2 for a sword, 3 for a pickaxe, 3 for an axe, 2 for a hoe, and 1 for a shovel. So I thought a 2 average would be a good price. But I don't think anybody's really interested in that, so I might not sell those. But these are the swords that I have. I've got fire aspect, and yeah, I've got some more of those sharpness and sweeping edge. I think the other one I was looking at that he did was knockback. But I got those, and then these are the books that I sold, or, well, I haven't sold anything, but I'm trying to sell. Knockback 2, I believe, is the highest level of knockback, and I don't know that Ari has. I should go check really quick, check his shop, and then look at the C3. I need to see what area is providing and make sure that I'm not repeating. These are the ones that are lesser enchantment books there, and then these are empty chests. I'm still working out what all's going to go here, but I kind of like my little design. It's not quite what I had in my head. Man, I'm sorry for yawning again. It's not quite what I was picturing in my head. I was thinking like an old bookstore where you'd have like a leather chair and a fireplace. But I don't know where I'm going to put my fireplace. There's going to be an anvil here at some point so that people can apply their enchantments, and I'll keep the anvil repaired or not repaired, but replaced when needed. I want to make it so that people can do that, and I might put an enchanting table in here, although I'm not sure. I still have to flan all of this out. I haven't flanned it yet. And I don't have my golden hoe, so I can't do that now. I believe I have to have the golden hoe to claim the land. But yeah, we don't have any deep slate bricks, so I think these are tiled steps. So let's go check Aries' shop, and that'll give you guys a little tour of the shopping district. We'll see what's down here, what's been updated, and we'll see if we get attacked by any random zombies or skeletons running around. I'm too lazy to go down the ramp, so I just fall down. I stole this table at one point, and then I put it back when I was done. I don't want that. I want this. Hopefully the user didn't notice. I only stole it for about an hour or two, and then I put it back. But I need to get my own, so I don't steal from people. I didn't want to run all the way down here all the time trying to do stuff, you know? I did manage to store a crafting table in my... Let's try 12 for now. And I think we're using some deep slate tile walls. So let's grab maybe 6 of these or 8 of these. I know this is really exciting. I mean, this is thrilling stuff here. Sorry about that. All right, and that's all we're going to do here. I'll top off that last slot later. I said I had a full double chest. Well, it's going to be slightly less than full now. Nobody has put anything in here yet. Oh, pardon me again. Here we go again. More yawning. I can't seem to stop. I don't know what's going on with me. This is new, I think, but I don't know where it's going. This was here before, but nobody's moved in yet. I don't know what's going to come over here. I have no idea. Interesting appearance, though. This is a new addition, and there is stuff in here to buy. Not new, but recent. They have, in here, I believe they have fish. Yes, tropical fish. Tropical fish everywhere. And they have a trap door to make that door open for you automatically. Come on, get on the steps. So Aries stuff, I don't know if there's anything else down there. So if you're one of the folks on the Philosophy SMP server and you've got a shop hidden away down there, let me know and I'll go visit. So this one here was doing golden carrots, rockets, weakness arrows. And they managed to do mending and unbreaking 3 in the same book, which I thought was cool. I am going to buy some of these honey blocks at some point. I've heard you can do some interesting things redstone-wise with that. I've been waiting for these folk to move in over here, but nobody has moved in yet. These are empty rooms at the moment. I might have made my shop too big for the area where it is, according to Aries' guideline. I think that was for medium or smaller shops, the level where I am. But I'm not going to make it much bigger than that, and hopefully it'll be okay, but I can move if I need to. So let's see. Spruce and birch wood, 1 diamond. Gives you 9 stacks. Wow. And oak, quartz stack? What? I don't understand this. Oak logs 3 times 64 diamond, quartz stack for a diamond. I don't understand what he's saying here. Does he want a stack of quartz as a payment? Oh, some people. Oh, this is. Oh, never mind. I thought this was somebody. No, this is. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the ender chest is linked to you specifically. So when this person opens their ender chest, they're going to find their payment. But when I open them, like, oh, some people gave them some different items for payment, but no, that's my stuff. Fooled me out there, fake me. But anyway, they're not selling acacia and they're not selling jungle. My only competition here would be the spruce, because spruce is really easy to grow, and that's probably why they're doing that, why it's so cheap too. But I can do acacia and jungle without bothering their business. So this is Aries bookstore, and if I remember correctly, there is no luck of the sea here, but he has high amounts on all of these. I do want a looting 3, at least 1 or 2 of those. So I'm going to buy 2 of those right now. I don't know how many I have back in my base. Oh, yeah, it's the shulker box. Let's see. Looting 3, looting 3. I believe it's still a diamond a book. I'll double check that. Yeah, he does not have an Fortune 3. Let's grab 2 more. I want some Fortune 3 as well. I don't know why that showed up on here. Am I carrying a stick around? I don't know, but I want some Fortune 3 because either looting or the Fortune is what I'm going to want for some of the enchantments that I'm doing. Looks like the Fortune 3 are selling pretty good. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything here for Luck of the Sea. I'm not seeing Lure. I would like to buy another one of these, but there's no more in there at the moment. Mending. Oh, Ari, you're getting low on your mending, just so you know, dude. And you're all out of your Elytra rockets and shulker, it looks like, from what I can tell. Anyway, in the next door, we have, I think this was Rizamp. We have some Prismarine and Sea Lanterns. And I'll get another stack of those later. This is new. Somebody's moving in here, but I don't know who or when or what. And then somewhere around here is Devil Dog's area where they are selling beacons. And I did manage to get my first beacon, but I haven't set it up yet. Yeah, this is Devil Dog's beacon store. I don't know who some of these other shops are. I want to shut the door for him. He's using an obsidian floor. That is going to be a pain. That had to be a pain to put together, and it's going to be a pain to move if you ever have to. I'm going to cover the outside of this with a bunch of vines and make this look more organic and part of the cave wall here. I want to match things up better, but that's going to be in the future. Let's finish the corner of the wall here. I feel my voice is getting ready to go, so I think we're about wrapped. Nope, I did the wrong thing. I messed up. I messed up. That isn't tile. That's, what is that? Brick? I believe that's brick. Well, pardon me for this brief interruption here. I know we already went through this painful process once. I got lucky, believe it or not, in my digging out my expansion for my store. I actually found some diamonds. I found 3 diamonds. So my store paid me for using it, I guess. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like if you bought yourself a piece of land or whatever, and you were getting ready to build your house, and you found yourself a nice. That's bricks. I want the brick stairs. You found yourself a nice treasure chest or some money, or maybe just an old coin or an old baseball card behind the wall, or like if you bought a house or something. Any kind of item that would like pay pretty much everything that you had to pay to buy the place. That would be awesome, I would think. Taxes would be ridiculous, but it would be awesome. I keep seeing stuff move out of the corner of my eye up here. There's something moving, but I think it's just that smoke or something coming from somewhere. Anyway, I apologize for this painful extra process with the... I don't know how to do like set amounts. I've learned recently that there's different shift-click combinations you can use to clear chests and stuff. Like you can press a particular combination and clear all that particular item. I don't know how that would help me, but some of this stuff does work actually with the brick processor, the saw. So this is tile. We want the brick. I believe we're using brick. Yes. Oh, good thing I messed up, but it actually was good because it's what I needed for this. I still don't know what to do for the ceiling. So if you have any thoughts on what I should put on the ceiling, let me know. I'm curious. I've got to put some kind of a thing on the ceiling. I was thinking this oak initially, and I might still do that, but I'm not 100% sold. I can be convinced, but I'm not 100% sold. All right, I know that's not finished, but that looks at least a little bit better. Makes it fit. I like this. I like very minimal amount of detail, but enough that it variates a little bit. This is kind of like how I like to do things. So, but this thing here, this whole wall is a mess. I have absolutely no clue what we're going to do here. This will probably get removed. More than likely, what I will do is maybe I'll bring the door in, and then I will go across from here with another set of andesite. We could try that, but I hate to lose my azalea tree. I love my little azalea tree. It's like the shop mascot around here. Anyway, I think it has to grow on moss. Let's go ahead and sneak this in real quick before my voice gives out. Oh, poo. That went really fast. And then this will not go so fast. I didn't understand. I just started playing the game, I'm not 100% proficient and everything, and I didn't understand when I came in here why these ender chests were sitting around. I couldn't figure it out. Why do people have their ender chests just sitting there? I was asking myself. And then it comes to me, oh, wait a minute. That's tied to the person, and they can access their money or their valuables or whatever and from that chest. And it's kind of a nice thing for a person to have access to. So it's a nice thing to provide them. So I went ahead and did it. But I did not understand the purpose of it initially. I really do not like feeling like a noob, but I is what I is. Okay. Deep slate. I think we'll throw this in just to see if we like the appearance of it. This brick over here behind that will get removed. We won't use that. Now, there's a problem here, and that is that it is 2 blocks. And this is off. No, it's not. That's right on cue right there, isn't it? Am I missing something here? No, I'm missing something. I know I am. Oh, that's right, because this goes over. There's an angle right here. I'd have to shift the door over, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. Shift the door over is what I would have to do. But there's a way to do this, I think. Let's go ahead and play with it just to see what we get. I don't mind tearing up my door a little bit. This texture probably shouldn't be here anyway. Alright, I need to put some stuff out. Let's get rid of this deep slate tile stuff. For now, got some bone meal in case I want to get this stuff to grow. And I believe I have the right pickaxe for this job. Now I want some regular deep slate to go. I'm on the wrong one. Want some regular deep slate to go right up here. Now when this next one comes, it should go, I believe, right here. If my memory is at all accurate. Is that correct? And then would this sink? This would sink back one more. Okay, I got you. I got you. I gotta get rid of those bricks anyway. They shouldn't be there. Man, when I first got moss up there. I don't want to destroy it. Hello, Pinky. You are back. Nice to see you, dude. When I first used this pickaxe with all these enchantments, you know, the efficiency and all that stuff in the nether, my goodness, it just ate right through that. It was hard getting it timed right. It was really, really strange. Whole new experience because I had been doing it the hard way for a long time. All right, you can be removed and replaced with deep slate. You guys can kind of see how I build stuff this way. It's kind of interesting, maybe. I don't know. I hope so. If not, I'm sorry. There you go. Okay. And then this would go right where that moss, underneath that moss. Hopefully the moss can live on that because I don't want to lose that. I think that's correct. And then we would just leave that open on the bottom and we would just add maybe right here. The only difficulty now is my stairs are going to be in the wrong space and then this is going to be in the wrong space. So everything has to shift over, and I don't know if I want to torment you guys with all that work right now. And I'm not sure what I want to put down here on the floor. I could do polished. If you have any thoughts, be sure to comment and let me know. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. To the best of my abilities, anyway. Don't I have polished with me? I thought I had some polished with me. It says here I have 4 polished. Is that all I've got? I must have run low. I'll have to run back to the saw again. Yeah, and then the ender chest would have to move over and I'd have to put the tree here along this wall, I think is what I'd have to do. Now is this moss? Okay, good. Because the tree likes to have its moss. I like my little azalea tree. I want to leave it in here. It's a beautiful little tree. I don't like crowding it in the corner like that, but I think this is what we're going to do. I think we're going to go ahead and just carpet all of this right here. And then maybe add that. And then maybe the ender chest at the base of this might be okay. Let me know what you guys think. I think that will work. I could put another sheet of carpet here. I'll have to think if I want to keep that or not. Then I don't know what would go into the back of all of this. The doors are only 2 blocks high. Oh, okay, yeah, because my shelves are right here. So I'm assuming 2 blocks is fine. We could do this, or we could do some polished steps or something, but I don't think I've got that on me. I don't want to go back down to the saw again. Do I have any polished? I don't think I have any polished with me. I could theoretically do that, do some polished so it's not all repeating here like this. But I want to leave it like this for now. Do I have any doors on me? I do have my oak doors. Okay. I should have probably used jungle doors. All right, let me think. Here? Yes. All right. And then maybe a window up here, but now see, everything has to shift. That's the problem here. I have to shift it all, and I have to carve it all, and then I have to revine it all. It's going to be annoying. I don't like to get intrusive with the natural designs of things, you know? I like to keep it the way. And then, of course, my fence has to be moved over. I'm going to leave it kind of cattywampus for right now, I think. But at some point, I'm going to have to move all of this around. I believe I saw something in the text. Let me check. Oh, Pinky's left again. I wonder if he's trying to do an AFK on something. I wonder how long it would take anybody to notice that this is all cattywampus. That's your new word for the day, folks. Cattywampus. What is cattywampus? I'm thinking what I want in here is gonna be glass, but I don't think I have enough glass to do anything. I have 11. Oh, cool. I did save some glass here. I didn't forget to do that. Yeah, we had that on the other side, so that's what we'll do here. We want to kind of match it a little bit, so we're carrying the theme through. I believe that's what they call it. If you're a professional designer type, which I'm not, but I think that's the terminology. All right, well, ignoring the stairs being as they are, what do you guys think of this? I think it's okay. I'm not 100% sold as of yet, but I'm getting there. I believe we need some bricks and we need a brick wall. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of Pink Floyd's The Wall. Don't ask me why. And if you don't know who Pink Floyd is and what The Wall is, because you're one of the millennial folk, go look it up on YouTube. Trust me. You're going to want to see that. All right. Technically, they were even before my time. According to a friend of mine, I guess there was this huge reward available if they ever got back together that they could access and have it. And they were so sold on being not doing anything anymore that they've never gotten back together. I don't know that I 100% like that effect there with that. I don't know why that doesn't feel or look good to me. And then I still haven't figured out what to put in the ceiling. That's what wood looks like. I had another idea, and I brought them with me, and we can take a look together. I think I brought them with me. No, I didn't. Where did all my supplies go that I set aside for myself? I had a whole bunch of these polished. I've got the red ones, but I don't have the white ones for some reason. They're not in here. I must have put them in another chest somewhere. Anyway, I have granite and I have diorite. And I know I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, so don't yell at me. And I gotta figure out which of these might look better up here. Let's see what granite looks like. So that's what granite would look like. Granite is gray, which brings out with the, red, which brings out with the gray. I think that looks pretty good. I think white might be too bright. I was thinking white for the ceiling, but we should get some diorite really quick. First, we need to grab it. So we're back to the saw. I know how much you guys are looking forward to that. I'll fix this cattywampus stairs off camera. That'll be a later project. I think I might leave it like that just to see if anybody comments and says anything. Did you guys notice my stairs aren't accurate? Hey, I did it without hurting myself this time. What do you know? All right, so let's grab 4 of these. See, that wasn't so painful. Just do that really quick and we're out of here. I didn't make it too bad for you. I'm just glad I got to sit down and do this. So this is cool. I can take a nap, pass out, let my voice get a little better. I think my voice is going because I've been having a sore throat for like 5 days now. So yeah, it's probably the C word. I believe I had a sore throat when I got it before, and I didn't verify through a test. I just had the same symptoms as my parents, so I assumed I had what they had because we all lived together. But all right, so this is what the white will look like. So, white or red? White or red? I didn't see the white against the gray over here. Let's remove it, provided I can figure out a way to do that easily. I do have scaffolding. I should probably use it. I guess the last thing to show you guys is I've done a bit of an update on my farm. We should probably stop by that really quick so you guys can see that. And I don't know if it'll load good, but I can try to exit out of here and go into my personal world and show you my next version of that farm that I tried to do a live stream last week and I decided to hide it. And again, if you want me to put it back up, I would. I just hid it because I thought I'd just get rid of it because it got interrupted and it didn't seem like it was very good and I wasn't happy with how it came out. But just let me know what you think. So that's what white looks like. I don't think white works. When you come with the white and this light gray, it doesn't really fit. But this red and the gray works. But I'm not quite sold on red for my ceiling. Anyway, that's the examples. That's what we have. I am really leaning towards just doing this in granite. I don't want to take the ceiling for granted. Hey, I know. That was really bad. Anyway, I'll probably do the ceiling in granite unless I think of another texture. I was thinking some kind of a gray, but we've got so much gray we need a spot of color around here. I mean, we got a little bit with the books, and the lanterns, but overall, I think I'm happier with this new shop layout. Ari, let me know if it's too big for this area and I will move it. Now, I'm supposed to have a supply chest, and then I had to move my supply. I don't want to put it above the tree. And I don't want people to think this is a supply chest. If I put it there, they might think it's something for sale, and it's not. I can hide it up here in this window. Maybe that's what I'll do. I've actually got enough for double chest if I wanted to. I wonder, I don't really want to block the view, but I wonder if that would be okay to do that. Let me see how that would look. You know what? That's okay. Let's do that. We can put all my supplies in this chest. And hopefully people will understand that this chest is here because this is my supply chest. Because I don't want to go running all over the world trying to get a hold of my supplies. Yeah, and I need to make sure I've got the rest of the stuff I need. I need to have a saw. I need to have some more of that granite. Yeah, I don't have the granite block with me. Let's see what I've got here in my shulker boxes that needs to come out. And we will go and check out the XP farm real quick. And I don't know what will happen on your screen when I go to do this, because I'd have to switch worlds, and I'm not sure what will happen. We don't need, I don't know why this is here. This should be with my other chest, which has all of my armor stuff. And this should be in my supply chest. I heard a fire or a skeleton. I'm not sure which it was, but I heard something. And that I don't need right now, but that should be on me. Got some glowing for later. I'm not sure I'm going to put a furnace in here. Pinky's Avenger is back and has gone to sleep. Yes, I think we're good. I'm not going to put any glow ink on any of the signs yet, so they're going to be a little hard to read. But I'm not going to do that until I know exactly where everything's going to be. I'm not quite 100% sold on all of it yet. Let's put these books over here. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Supply chest has just the stuff for building supplies. And if somebody grabbed stuff out of here, then it wouldn't hurt me too bad. Only bad thing is I didn't flan it yet, so that could be a problem later. I should probably do that after I wrap up with the live stream today. Anybody that's watching, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let me know how long you think it'll be till somebody comments on my cattywampus stairs over here. I'm kind of curious. What's the overall consensus? Because I know somebody's got to say something soon, right? I'm going to grab these vines. Okay, let's go check out the current XP farm and then the revised one that I'm working on right now. We will stash this stuff up here. Got some glowberries, some vines, and a couple of drip leaf. I want to make sure to put that all around my store when I get it all fixed. I want it to be blended into this even better than it has been. I don't want it to stand out at all. I want it to be kind of a, oh, there's a store there, kind of a surprise for people. Why did I have this corner here? Was there a reason I had this corner here? I don't remember. I don't like how it's looking. I gotta be honest. I'm not pleased, but I think I had it here for a reason. Let me see. If I remember right, yes. I really do like the scaffolding, I've got to say. You know what? That's fine. That's not causing any problems having that removed. I thought I had some texture sticking out or something. I think that's why that was there. Yep, that's much better. I might go up to the top and have some overhang at the very tippy top, but not right now. This is fine. This is going to be changed to DB's or DB's shop, and I'll spell it SHOPPE. I'm not sure which it will be yet, but it's going to be one of the two. I'll clean all that stuff up there. I'll put in some deep slate, and I'll take that stuff and scatter it around and make this look like it kind of grew into the area. That's kind of the effect we're going for. I think I'm a little happier with how it looks now than I was before. I'm looking at my shield, and I think my shield needs to be enchanted too. I was able to enchant my shears. Let's see if I can enchant my shield, because it needs some mending and some unbreaking. I wonder if you can put like armor piercing, or not armor piercing, but the thing that protects against being punctured with arrows. If you put that on your shield, that'd help well. One of these days I'm going to ask Ari why he designed this tunnel so that you could smack your head into it or get caught in cobwebs. It seems intentional to me. Maybe he's trying to make sure you don't run through there for some reason. I just get better at running. I notice even though it's the same, I believe it's the same texture pack and the same shaders, everything is the same as I was running before. It looks a lot shinier than I've ever noticed it being before. You guys watching this video on YouTube, watching the stream, let me know what you think, but I think it's a lot shinier than it's ever been. I'm almost wondering if it's too shiny, but I kind of like it. Now, what are we doing? We are going to take a look at my XP farm, the slight revision I did. Then we'll take a look at the one that I finally finished in my personal world. Then we'll call the live stream good. I think we did a good job today. I will at some point. I like what DB does, Black Belt, what he does, where he takes you through a parkour course. Does that really quick as a break as he's playing. I want to do something similar. I don't want to copy him exactly, but I need to learn how to fly. So I want to do something with a flying course. I've got a couple I'm looking at. I love, one thing about the jungle that I love is how I can just grab onto these vines and just slide right on down. And I love watching, how many of you guys have been watching my videos and have watched this vine set creep its way all the way down here? It hasn't gone any further, but it's gone all the way down there. All by itself. I believe I have this thing locked right now, so it's collecting. I can get XP. Yep. And we're currently probably pretty high. Yeah, I leveled up. That almost repaired my thing right there. So if you don't know how an XP farm works is... it's not going to repair. I have to hold it there. Okay, that fixed it. How an XP farm works is you burn something like, in this case, it's cactus. And then whatever you're holding in your hand that has the mending enchantment on it, that gets repaired as you're pulling items. So this pickaxe is almost fully repaired now. I believe that's mending that does that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then when you're not holding anything enchanted, I don't know if it repairs your gear at all, but you get the experience personally. Yep, that's fixed now. And then we can fix the axe. Anyway, I don't have to worry about my gear breaking, and I've noticed that even though I use my Elytra all the time, you can see there's no green bar on it, and it has mending and unbreaking on there. I use it all the time. I want to keep one stack of dye on me because we're going to make some green carpet to go back into that. But that's how this works, just so you know. And I want to unlock it, and now it'll process the green dye that is the byproduct of the cactus burning. And these furnaces will gather that experience, and then once I've locked it, that's locked in, and when I pull any of that byproduct out, I pull out the experience with it. But what I did here not too long ago is I double rowed this right here. So that added another row that would allow me to collect the XP from it. But it provided a bit of an issue. I don't know if you can really tell with the wiring. I've got a repeater way down there. It provided a bit of an issue with the wiring. Let's see if I can get up on top of this without hurting myself. I've never tried launching the rocket out here. I'll probably end up smacking into something and killing myself. Anyway, you can see how this looks right here. It looks like I am missing a piece right there. It blew up over that way. I might need to seal off the top of this a little better than I've done. But you can't really put anything above the the redstone dust there. But this is the best that I could come up with for right now. Now, let me show you really quick I guess you'd call it my third, fourth, fifth, or sixth revision. We'll disconnect. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody from the Philosophy SMP server. And we're going to go into my personal world just for a second. It's called my daily practice world. And replay mod's trying to save its file there. Apologize for any voice in the background. There's some very loud people that are here. All right, it is trying to load. It might be crashing. I hope not. Okay, good. No crashing. That's good. All right, so this is the new version. Over here, I had this where they were basically one block apart. Oh, it looks like the textures are different. Yeah, the textures have changed a bit. That's interesting. I liked what it was before. It was like a solid, like a bluish block. Now there's a little round bit to it. Anyway, I gave it a little more space, and I seem to be getting a lot more cactus producing here. But I noticed when I made these versions over here, I had this space. This is where I got frustrated in the last live stream. I was trying to fit a sugarcane farm in here, and I just could not do it. I could not make it work. So I thought it was time to do a whole entire different revision. So I did this, and I just started with making the sugarcane work at the bottom. And you can see right here, we've got our sugarcane farm in. And this was the most that I could fit into this little space. And we've got our railway right here, and I don't hear it running, so let's go check and find out if it's crashed somewhere. And then above that, we have our cactuses. Oh, I hear it running. Okay, it's going. And then over here to this side, we have our bamboo. And then this is kind of modular and expandable. You can go upwards with it, and you can see how it ties in. There's a pattern that this follows right down through here. You can see that. And it's the same principle as the other one. If I am to lock it, there should be a villager in here, or there was. I don't see him now. I guess he's gone. He's left. If I lock it with this lever, I can start then pulling out the experience that these have collected. I use less furnaces this time because it's easier to stand here in the middle and to grab what you need. There's still plenty of space and stuff that you need. I don't think you need more furnaces to get more XP, although I could be wrong on that. And I just worked this space around so that I could make this function with the sugarcane farm. And no fancy redstone to kind of determine if there's sugarcane still in the cart or bamboo still in the cart when it comes down. I got it working fairly well, but I still find the occasional chunk of bamboo, bamboo in here that's not supposed to be there. That's not too hard for me to just take that out and just put it in one of these furnaces. I wanted to keep it really simple. I didn't want a very fancy or very hard to operate farm. So we have a very simple farm here, and now it will process. I gave it more chests for the dye because it's going to fill these up quickly over time. And then over here I threw in a trash can because maybe you don't want all that green dye and it ain't worth selling or doing anything with, so you can throw it in here and get rid of it. So that's what I've got here. Then back here you can check the pipes. After you're done building it, you want to check the pipes to make sure that there's nothing in here other than bamboo for the fuel. Sometimes rails or torches or whatever will get stuck in there because the cart picked it up, and then you want to get those out of there. But that's how this looks and works. This is my bamboo XP cactus XP sugarcane type farm. I finally figured out the pattern, and I got everything situated so that it works really well. Even the rail, the power area isn't the same. What ones I've powered are the same. And I've timed it so that as the thing goes through, I'm controlling its speed simply by how much power it has. Going down, it's faster, of course. It has more momentum as it goes down, but going up, it's actually slower. I don't know that I'm going to need the double row of hoppers that I have here. I might be able to take it down to a single row. The rail has to be there, but the hoppers don't have to be a double row. I have it a double row because I want to make sure there's no bamboo or very little bamboo. But the goal is to have no bamboo in the in the sugarcane chest as the minecart comes down and collects the sugarcane. For whatever reason, if you look really close, you can see that the bamboo further away from the observers is thicker. For whatever reason, where the observers are, the bamboo seems to grow thinner. And I don't know why that is, but that's consistent across the whole pile of it. You'll see that all the bamboo, see how thinner that is? How much thinner that is? All the bamboo in front of the observers is thinner. Everything else is thicker. If you have any idea why that would be the case, let me know. Let's stare at these guys for a second. You know, I almost wonder if I want a bow and arrow so I could go after him. I haven't slept in a few nights, I guess, here. But anyway, that concludes this live stream. Thank you guys all for tuning in and watching. Hopefully we've got at least an hour in, probably 2 hours by now. I hear that they're trying to do a fire out there, so I'm going to go check on them. I did do some firewood. It's part of the reason why I'm so tired. I did up a bunch of firewood yesterday. Then I helped my dad. So hopefully this stream is actually interesting and engaging. And, you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think of any of the stuff you saw, any of my design choices. If you have any better ideas for my farm here now that you see how it works and how it's built. I'm always opening to learning and getting suggestions and stuff like that. And we can exit while we watch these critters that I don't remember their name right now slowly burning up behind me.